Welcome to Holland, America, Rotterdam, and we are currently in Eidfjord, Norway, and this is going to be one of my 30-minute round trip walking tours here of this particular vessel. And as I learned my lesson in the past, I am going to start at the very top and then make my way down. So right now we're on deck 14, the sky deck, all the way at the front, and then we'll make our way down, go through the top decks, all the way until we reach the lower decks. So without further ado, let's go outside and have a look what this beautiful ship has to offer us. I found the plaque. It was delivered in 2021, and that was 3 years ago. So definitely one of the newest ships I have been on so far in the last couple of weeks. And I apologize for the wind, but today here in Eidfjord, despite the beautiful sun, it was quite windy in the morning, and it still is, depending on what area you are. So here you can see Eidfjord. Let me hold the camera up a little bit. Beautiful day, about 18 degrees Celsius, and this is the sky deck viewing platform all the way on the front end of the MS Rotterdam. Beauty is right now, because it's a port day. Most people are still off the ship, so we can kind of do a chill little walk here. And it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon now. 2 hours from now we're going to sail, so this is a perfect time to do our little round. Look at this majestic view, absolutely stunning. And last year I took a similar route here to Norway on the Celebrity Apex, but it was not exactly the same itinerary. And officially, when this was first published, this cruise, the Rotterdam was supposed to go to plenty of the big Scandinavian cities, like Gothenburg, Oslo, and then piece by piece Holland America started to cancel all these port cities and replace them with the small Norwegian ports. So now here we are, and we all have these tiny little port destinations now. Here are the cabanas, and it doesn't look like they are currently in operation. And maybe this is something for summer destinations. Here we are at the Crow's Nest. They also have the shore excursion desk. Here you can see the original Rotterdam. And there were several MS Rotterdams that have been phased out, and then the vessel was renamed over the years. And this is the newest one. Shore excursion desk. And I don't know why, but personally I think that this shore excursion desk, the location of it, is not a very good practical point, because it's just so far away from the center of the ship. But this is a beautiful space here, very comfortable, like a classy living room. They also have a cafe This is from one of the original Rotterdam ships. This one. Nice cafe. They also serve drinks if you want to have a cocktail or something. Navigational screen and a beautiful game room. Very chill. I think this has been done very tastefully. Definitely a great job from Holland America to design the space. And I love all these historical paintings here of the old Rotterdam ships. So you can see how many of them there were. And then once they got decommissioned, the new one was built and they kept the name going until this day. And I'm sure at some point we will come by where the plaque was and I can show you. So this is deck number 12. So we walk down and there was nothing on this side, so we took the round. Deck number 11. Here you can see a little bit of what we had upstairs. So 12 was the retreat with the cabanas, short excursion desk, then the explorations desk, crow's nest. And now that we are here on 11, we are going back over the jogging track and then down to the pool area. Have to see where all this goes. Here we have sun deck 11, jogging track. Whoops, here we go. That did not look right, but it did work out in the end. Sometimes these little walkways here are very confusing. So here we are already on the jogging track. We have these benches here. It shows Rotterdam on the bench. And you can make some nice rounds here. Good for walking, good for running. And this is magnificent. We have made the perfect port call today. Look at this landscape. Like, I always love to compare this to the Alaska sailings. And of course it's totally different. But landscape-wise, I think both Alaska and Norway have absolutely beautiful things to offer. And no wonder that it's a bucket list item for many cruise enthusiasts. Here we come. There's a little bit more sporting equipment. Jogging track goes all the way around. If you want to throw a couple sand sacks, you can play it here. And there's also one of my favorite places. You have the basketball court, as well as, depending on who sets it up, I don't know, can play also pickleball, see? Football, nice. I love the space. This is actually in much better shape than any of the courts I have found so far on my celebrity cruises in the past. But whenever I say and comment on Holland America, you have to take it with a grain of salt, because this is my first Holland America cruise, so I can't really, speak from expertise and compare it to all the other ships, this obviously being the newest one, so it's kind of a bias, but they made a great experience for passengers when they designed the MS Rotterdam. And now we're going down to deck number, I believe that was this was 11, so now we're going down to 10, which is going to be, let's see if we can get inside here, walk around. This is the thing with the different decks here on the ship. You can find yourself walking for like an hour or longer and always explore something new. So this should be coming to the pool deck at any point once we find a nice little door, of which there is one here. And here we are. I knew at some point we would come up here. So this is actually deck number 10. And here we have the pool bar. There down here is a swimming pool, which would be deck number 9. We're gonna go there in a short moment. But first I want to show you one of my favorite outlets for food and beverage here on the Rotterdam, which is the New York Deli and Pizza. And they make the best sandwiches I've ever had on any cruise ship. The Reuben, the corned beef, the pastrami sandwich, and also they made me a beautiful pepperoni pizza yesterday. Absolutely delicious. So, see, beautiful, and everything can be pre-ordered either through the Navigator app and also through the associates there. And then you wait a little bit and everything is made to order, so extremely fresh and delicious. Now we're going down to deck number 9. This is the pool deck, where we have fresh juices, the juice bar, the ice cream bar with gelato, another pool bar, the dive-in burger restaurant, and this way we are going to the spa and the gym. Nice view. Pool is not very busy at the moment because, as I mentioned, many people are still out on exploration in 8 Fjord. Here we got the terminal suite, the terminal spa, and I already took a video of that one. See, same one that I had earlier, and also the gym is there in the back, and I'm going to add that on the channel as well. So those of you who would love to purchase a pass for the terminal suite, that was probably the best money I've ever spent on any cruise ship. It was $198 for 7 days access to this beautiful spa area with the heated chairs and the Thalasso pool, the whirlpool. So it could have been even cheaper if the Navigator app would have worked properly, but I purchased it here right when I got on the ship. It was 50 bucks more expensive, but I was still willing to pay for it because yeah, 7 days access to that beautiful terminal suite is money well spent. So now we're going through the main restaurant, the Lido, which is the buffet restaurant. And then it's about lunchtime right now, so let's hope it's not too busy. Just like usually how I do it with the restaurants. Here are some beverages, usually the staff. For those of you who do not book the beverage package, you can get some basic drinks like lemonade and punch, and there's also, I believe, some orange juice, water, still water. So basic things. You don't need a beverage package for that. You can get that complimentary. Here the Lido restaurant starts. So I'll walk through here, and I'm not going to put the camera into the pots and pans, but I would love you to get an impression of how vast it is. And yeah, I could have come here a little bit earlier, but then the buffet was still closed. So pulled pork burgers, those were delicious. Sandwiches, salad bar, beef brisket and roast beef, rotisserie chicken, complimentary coffee and hot water, as well as teas. And these teas here are good teas. We have Bigelow, a lot of selection, fresh milk. So quality wise, see, the waiter is bringing around the pitchers for the lemonade and the complimentary juices. Now we're going to the Lido pool deck, and here we go. I had breakfast here this morning, so I like to actually eat and drink outside if I have the choice, because that was much better than sitting indoors and having to deal with the noise and everything right at the start of the morning. So this is the second pool, the outdoor pool on the Lido pool deck. There are also 2 jacuzzis. Nobody's using the pool right now. So if we go a little bit in the back, you can see how the Rotterdam has been maneuvered itself into this fjord this morning. I was not up at 6 o'clock when we got in here, but yeah, absolutely beautiful. And this is the way we're going back out in roughly 2 hours from now. Here you have this majestic mountains in the background. You can sit in the jacuzzi. It's a little bit warmer here than it would be in Alaska at this time of the year. But yeah, beautiful sunshine. Yesterday it was a bit foggy, and the way that Holland America does things, and also the passenger mix, slightly different from my previous cruises. Demographic a little bit different, slightly older guests, like I would say on Holland America. The guest mix demographically is about 55 plus, 50 plus, slightly older than a Celebrity, which is a little bit more mixed in terms of age groups. But yeah, doesn't have to say like anything positive or negative. It's just as it is. But I think it's a side effect from that makes it also more classy and a lot more like, you know, tuned to things like these nice teas that I mentioned before. But what I find is that this ship, which was built by the Fincantieri shipyard, this is really tight here. Like during times like a busy lunch or a breakfast, this morning you couldn't get a foot on the ground. It was so busy. More salad bars. This is essentially the same as on the other side. So you have identical offerings for food and beverage.
Hey sir, hi man. See you later.
And now that we got deck number 9 taken care of, we'll take the next deck, which is going to be down to number 9. There's nothing here for us, so we will go to number 3, which is quite useful because elevator arrived here. All right.
Deck 4, Beethoven deck. Deck 3, Promenade deck.
And here we are on the promenade deck, which is the guest services main deck. And here you have the guest services desk, which is basically your reception. If you have any concerns or things that need to be dealt with during your cruise, you will deal with this here. And from here we will do a loop now. So we will start here with the guest services on the right hand side. There's also the future cruises desk for your future bookings. And there's what I really enjoy, that cruise lines have this. First time I've seen it with the... What is on? Oh, this is for... Okay, got it. So this is for the disembarkation time. And yeah, perfect actually. So they offer you the baggage straps here, so you can pick your own disembarkation time. If you want to get off yourself, you do that between 7:15 and 8:15, and then there are different options all the way up until 9:10 in the morning. The purple ones are already gone, so whatever we'll do, let's take one of each. And then we'll decide later which one we're going to pick. And then I think I will just carry my own bag down, which is going to be light enough. Here's the Dutch Cafe, and they have a nice selection of drinks as well as snacks. And that includes a famous ham and pea soup. One of my favorite places here on the ship, and you can just order whatever you like. And while we're talking about bars, Holland America's beverage packages and beverage prices in that way are extremely reasonable. The Quench beverage package, which is a non-alcoholic one that includes most things, not, for example, the fresh juices on deck number 9, which is really irritating to me, because before on other ships, other cruise lines, fresh juices were included. Here it is not the case. However, with only, I think it's only $15 a day for the Quench beverage package. Then there was a soda package for $8 a day. And if you want to do your alcohol beverage package, it's between $55 and $60 a day. However, you can buy what Holland America calls Have It All. And Have It All means you have the signature alcoholic beverage package, and then also the basic internet, as well as $100 balance for shore excursions if you want to take one, and that was only $55 per day, and that includes taxes and all gratuities. So for my father, who has a different cabin than me, I booked that one, and for myself I chose the Quench non-alcoholic beverage package, because that is more than enough for me. And here's the main dining room on deck number 3, promenade deck, all the way in the back. And this dining room is on 2 levels. So you have one here, which is like the upper, or what you could call the mezzanine. I don't know if this is open. Oh yeah, it is open. Today is a port day, so there's not going to be a lunch in the main dining room. And based on the ship plan, from here, what we will do is, why not? Because we were already there in the middle in the guest services area. Let's go down to deck number 2, and when we reach the middle, the midsection, we will go back up again. Here's the lower part of the main dining room, which is why I wanted to come down now to show you how it looks down here. I was only here on the first night, and it was extremely busy. So as you see, pretty huge. And I have to say, even though there is nothing being served right now, it smells a lot like food. So I have only been coming here once, and I mean, it was not that impressive, I would say, but maybe on day 1 there's never going to be a special menu on offer. Now we're on deck number 2, and we'll walk this way all the way through the midsection. And here you have something that I want to talk about, which is the specialty restaurant for Club Orange. And Club Orange is not something that you can basically like join. You would pay for this, and it costs $25 a day on sailings. I believe it's up to 10 days, and after that, for longer sailings, it's $15 a day. And Club Orange gives you certain priority benefits, one of which includes this special, it's not a specialty restaurant, it's a separate restaurant from the main dining room, and that one is a lot more intimate, quiet, and I was told from the wait staff there's always like 1 or 2 additional items on the menu there that are not available on the main dining room menu. So if I was by myself, I would have probably taken the Club Orange, but I will do that next time for sure. Now we are going through the midsection here. There are already artworks from the Park West Art Gallery. And this is actually a very interesting print, and we were just there 2 months ago in Shanghai, exactly at the same spot, taking the Huangpu River cruise. So beautiful picture of Shanghai actually. This is a lounge, little cocktail lounge. And here you got a specialty restaurant, Rue du Sel de Mer, which is seafood restaurant. And there is also, see, there's more Park West art. This was actually a very good idea for us to do it this way, because then we can end back on deck number 3. Midsection of deck number 2. And now we're going through the shops. The shops right now are closed because we are in the port, and duty free is not allowed to be sold when you're in the port. So all of this is currently closed. Here is the BB King's Blues Club. Quite famous and also very nice entertainment. Lots of jewelry shops. Effie Jewelry, which is on many different cruise lines. BB King's had a nice show last night. Great singers and great entertainment. Marabea. The Rolling Stone Rock Room. We have to get out of here very quickly, otherwise we're going to be muted. All right, let's get out of here. So we'll go through here's a billboard onboard bar, and now we go up, because a problem with this is every time there is copyright music, we are going to get muted or demonetized for this video. So here we are at the casino. We're just going up the spiral staircase, and I will make a separate video of the casino once I'm done with this particular one, for those viewers who are only interested in the casino content. And right now it's great because the casino is closed. Otherwise you are not allowed to film there. Tonight there's going to be more entertainment on the billboard bar. So now let's walk through the casino and have a look. Plenty of slot machines, and I did my, what I would say, it's not mandatory play, but I do like to play on each cruise, especially because the cruises that I'm going on are casino comps usually. So I want to give some business back to the cruise line, and sometimes I win, sometimes I lose, and this time I was actually plus minus 0. So after reaching my couple thousand points, I'm not really interested in playing until the bitter end. Here's the craps table, very popular every night. Bonus poker machines like blackjack or any kind of deuces wild. These ones have been around now, even at land-based casino, quite a bit. Quick hit, super wheel. Here's the big wheel for like in casino promotions. There we got the popular Wheel of Fortune machine. More quick hits, Stinking Rich and Ultimate Firelink. Scratch off tickets. I like these ones. I have played a lot at this particular machine here in the middle. And as I said, like after probably 10 hours on it, it's gonna be a plus minus zero and a couple thousand points generated. So for some reason this cruise, I can't really like move anywhere. Like at least I'm not moving down, but it's always good to at least know that you're not losing money. The machines are locked, by the way, right now. Same reason why the shops are closed, because casinos are not allowed to operate while the ship is in port. Wolf Ridge, Griffin's Throne. There's a roulette table. Here's a cashier's desk. Staff is very nice here. So you have one roulette table, then some dancing drums, blackjack, 3-card prime, minimum $5 bet, maximum 100. So the minimum and maximum bets here, minimum $6, maximum 500 for blackjack. There's a table that has a maximum bet of 2,500, maximum of 1,000, minimum of 10. So that is actually very high. I've been on ships where the minimum and especially the maximum were extremely limited, mostly because the casinos don't have proper game protection, so they don't want people to be able to bet very high if there are no proper security measures in place. And by the way, what I really don't like about Holland America is that their casinos, at least on this ship here on the Rotterdam, is a smoking casino. And the only place that is non-smoking is this little area here. And even though there are a couple of machines, those are not really my favorite ones. And this is the only place that is non-smoking. Super tiny. And I spent 2 days at the main casino and my clothes are smelling absolutely disgusting. So if you're somebody who loves a smoke-free environment to gamble, Holland America is not your place, because contrary to what we had on Celebrity, everything was smoke-free. But here, Holland America, you have tons and tons and tons of smokers. Many of those people do not even play at the casino. The staff tries to crack down on that, but you know, it's always how it is. Same like with people who love to reserve themselves sun chairs. What is the staff really able to do against that? So unfortunately, these are one of these little things. And we are now back on deck number 3, and we will reach the midsection with the guest services desk. And that means we have seen everything of the MS Rotterdam of Holland America. And this will conclude our ship tour, and we are just over 30 minutes, so I try to keep it at this duration. Thank you guys for watching, and if you wish to see more cruise content, please follow the channel. I've uploaded a couple videos of the ship as well as other ships, and will promise to do so with much more destinations, vessels and other hospitality content. So thank you again, and greetings from the MS Rotterdam in Eidfjord, Norway today. Cheers, and thank you for watching.